Hey babes, welcome home. Take off your coat, kick off your shoes, slip into something a little bit more comfortable. Pour yourself a little glass of something because you and I are now linked. The algo has brought you my way and I am grateful for it and I love you intensely. Like, rate, subscribe, drop a comment below. It really helps grow the channel. And wouldn't you like to help people help each other? And you know what? I will be doing giveaways and all of that YouTuber bits. Yes. Instagram, huge. Nothing better than the fighting words Instagram, and I can give you that as a Bobby Rondell guarantee. It's absolute fire for boxing adjacent content. X, not really that fussed about it. It's too many people shouting about too much. Everyone's saying too much, too loudly, and not doing really anything. TikTok, sometimes we use it, right? Okay, tonight we are here because there's a disturbance in the force. Light heavyweight was chill. Light heavyweight had Beterbiev as undisputed. Bivol just nicked it off of him. We all thought we were getting the trilogy, right? Until, look at that. Rumor, Bivol versus Benavidez, close to being finalized for this summer. Now, people have come out and said that's not the case, but look, listen, these rumors come out for a reason. People in boxing are not known for their secrecy. Everyone has a little bit of chat to someone. Everyone has the group chat where they have the chats. Can you trust these people? Who knows? But someone has been chatting, right? So let's address this very quickly. Turkey, who wanted the trilogy to the point where he gave Bivol the rematch, didn't have to, but he did pay up for it. And he paid up for it on the biggest card we have ever seen, right? Look at that. I'm no longer interested in Bivol versus Benavidez and I will not bid on it. Doesn't mean it doesn't happen. Doesn't mean that the fight can't go forward, but it means that Turkey will not be going for it and he will not be paying up for it, right? I think Bivol knows who has delivered for him and who hasn't. I hope that you consider your options carefully. My advice to Bivol, don't be late because every day something changes. It's a bit cutting, isn't it? It's a little bit, I'm not hurt, I'm just disappointed. That's a little bit, that's a lot is what that is. That's an absolute lot. Scan the QR code. Tickets are now available for the 505 Eubank versus Ben watch party. It is up higher. I'm going to continue talking while I leave that up there. Scan the QR code, buy your ticket. Scan the QR code, buy your ticket. Scan the QR code, buy your ticket. Subliminal messaging. Anyway, right. So why is this interesting? Because this is basically a matchmaker slash kingmaker slash promoter. I don't know what he is. He's not a promoter yet, but he kind of is. And he's a kingmaker, right? Not getting what he thought he was going to get because he had the trilogy lined up. He had the trilogy lined up to the point where he was releasing on his own gram Bivol related stuff for the rematch. So we all knew, unless Beterbiev sparked him, probably it was going to be a razor thin fight. And it was both of those fights are fantastic fights. Bivs probably won the second one. During the watch along, we thought, listen, let us know in the comments, but we thought that Beterbiev won again. And it is what it is, but that's neither here nor there. Okay. Everyone thought the trilogy was happening, including Beterbiev. Now we're seeing that maybe in the summer, Benavidez, who just so happens to be WBC mandatory, and the WBC are enforcing it. What? Like, let's be honest. The WBC are unbelievably corrupt. There is no hypocrisy without boxing, and they are crazy for it. The champions, Emeritus, like 19 different versions of a world champion, like 10, like it's a Costa Coffee punch card, isn't it? Defend it 10 times and you get a special belt. You know, you got the Tuesday Jaguar belt, you got that, yeah, you know what I mean? They take liberties with it and they all take their fee, except now we have seen some pretty interesting stuff. Canelo on the stage with Turkey. Turkey had the Fatal Fury belt, whatevs, but he also had the ring belt. And with the news of Dana and Turkey and the TKO promotions and the you will destroy the competition and I expect you to bulldoze people and I give you the flag of boxing, Dana, etc., etc. PBC and Turkey aren't mates, right? PBC and Turkey, to be fair, the ring have done a little bit of a slosh, just a little bit of a smash job on Tank. They've taken him out the pound for pound. They've done all of that stuff. Irrelevant. But the WBC, the green belt that Sadly, whenever you have a fighter on the pod, guests, you have a little chat with them, even off camera, Bants, which belt would you love to have? They all say the WBC. They all say the WBC. The WBC is the most famous of the championship belts. The green belt is the one that they all know. The green belt is the one that the casual knows. Why is that prevalent? Turkey's trying to make the ring, which to us, loved ones, people at the table, the fraternal order, we all know what the ring means. The ring means that you are the man. The ring means that you beat the man. The ring means everything. But to the man on the street, they don't know really what it is, but they know what the green belt is because Ali had it, Tyson had it, Tyson Fury had it. Like, they know the importance of the green belt. They know that that is the premier belt of the 4 big belts plus the IBO. Everyone's happy to have any of the championship belts, but the WBC green belt, that's kind of the number one. And if you are potentially shaking up the sport, dropping bills in there, you can't really have these other belts that have notoriety. So for me, this is a little bit deeper, right? If you are a ring champion, I would imagine that you have an obligation and you are on the top of Mount Olympus. You are in the inner circle and you're with Turkey and Dana and the crew. Don't know what that means with the other promoters. No one knows what that means with the other promoters. We don't know any of the facts really about it. We've heard things like TKO going to ESPN. We've had Eddie say he's not that fast if this all ends by tomorrow. But let's talk about Eduardo. To quote our boy Jesse Page, Eddie always wins. What if Eddie has seen that and gone, all right, I'm cool with Suleiman. I'm very cool with D. And Bivs and I, we've made it to undisputed. Turkey has not done me dirty because we've made a lot of money with Turkey, but he is now, you know, I was the favourite, then Frank was the favourite, now Dana appears to be the favourite. So maybe we do a deal with PBC, maybe we push the prices back up, and maybe we force Turkey's hand to come back in, which is a risky move. Now, anyone that thought I was going to talk about Bivol versus Benavidez as a fight, crazy, right? Let's be honest. Bivol, more than likely 80% chance Bivol wins, right? Benavidez is not my guy. Like, there's something about him that it's just not for me. As a fan, I don't like, I prefer Bivol. I'm allowed to have a preference. My preference is Bivol. Do you know what? Bivol and Beterbiev, my preference is Beterbiev. How about that? Oh, I thought that we were going to see WBC mandatory fight off, Callum Smith, Benavidez. That's what I thought was going to happen. Now it's looking likely that we're going to get WBC mandatory enforcement. And if you don't, he's no longer undisputed. And if he's no longer undisputed, that causes a real problem should he has a third fight with Beterbiev. It's the Usyk-Dubois situation all over again. So I can see why Turkey is kind of saber-rattling a little bit and saying, look, Bivs, you lost the first one, gave you a chance, and now you've won it. So let's not take liberties. Listen to Uncle Turkey. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think that Bivol should go down should do the traditional thing? Defend your belts. Become the WBC champion. Defend the WBC belt even. Defend against Benavidez, right? Like, rate, subscribe. Let me know what you think.